Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, what's up? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos every week. So we all know that the most important part of doing any application, whether you're doing acrylics, you're doing hard gel, anything, is prepping the nail. So I'm going to show you today how to properly prep the nail. This is a step in the application process you don't want to speed through. You don't want to miss any steps. You want to make sure you take your time and you do it properly, because that's the best way for your application to adhere to the natural nail so it can last long and avoid lifting, cracking, and all that other stuff. So I'm going to show you how to properly prep a nail for any application right now. Okay, so this is how we're gonna prepare for a fill. But first I'm going to remove these stones and then I'm going to take off the gel polish. Okay, so now that the rhinestones are off, and I like to do this with a big jaw nipper instead of using the e-file, just so I don't accidentally cut my client or anything, I'm gonna go in with my cuticle safety bit and I'm going to remove the gel polish. So at this point, as I'm drilling, I'm making sure that I'm just getting the polish. I'm not really trying to file anything down that's breaking or anything. I will do that with the next couple bits. But right now, I'm just solely taking the polish off and then observing the nail, making sure that trying to pay attention to what is lifting and what's not. But I'm not going to file anything down. Okay, so now that all the polish is off, I have a good idea of what needs to be done as I looked at the nail. So I'm gonna go with my cuticle pusher and push back the cuticle and make sure that I get the side wall as well. Again, anything that I see that is lifting a little bit, I'm not gonna really mess with it. I'm just noting it. So now I'll go in with my cuticle bit when I find it. So we have this cuticle bit. I do like to use this one. Some people might use this one. I do find that this does cause peeling or denting in the nail, so I kind of stopped using it. So I do like to use this one, and it also helps me get rid of stuff that is lifting, as you'll see. So at this point, I'm gonna notice everything that I see a little lifting, and I'm gonna use this bit to, one, clean up the cuticle area, and then slowly file away anything that I see lifting. especially on the edges. You have nails, sometimes it'll start to separate right here. So I want to make sure I get rid of all that old acrylic and file that away. Make sure you push back the skin so you can see what's going on. And I'm only filing this area here. I don't need to do the whole entire nail. It's unnecessary. You don't want to over file it. I'm just trying to kind of blend in and file off all that's lifting. Anything I see separating or lifting. If I do see something that is a big piece, then I will cut it. So like this has a big piece that needs to come off. So this is the point where I would just cut it. And still use the file to just blend it in. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the sanding bit. So this is the last step. and just blend that in. So now that everything is taken away, this actually helps blend it in completely because the last bit took it away. So you want to just make sure this is blended. And I'm not really going near the cuticle. This is solely just for the acrylic part. And get rid of any other polish that might be there. So now that everything is blended and cut off, I'm gonna go in with some nail glue and just seal everything up so that it hides any fill-in marks and kind of seals everything back up. So this is just around where the new growth is and on the sides, because in case there's any little bit of lifting or something that I couldn't see inside the nail, this will shoot in there as well. So while that dries, if your client was cutting their nails, this is the point where I would cut all the nails and then file. She's not cutting her nails, so I'm gonna just go ahead and while that dries, file it back to the shape. If she wanted to change her shape, any of that would happen at this point. So I wanna make sure that anything, especially again, you have narrow nails, they're an actual nail, we wanna make sure we file that in. And just give the nails a nice crisp shape. Relax you. And the final step is to go in with a buffer and just fluff this part out on the top of the nail. I always use an old buffer for this because the glue will rub off on this and you run through it. So anytime I have an old buffer, I make it be the buffer for the actual glue because it will take the sharpness away from a new buffer. So I'm just gonna buff the whole entire nail. Make sure that glue is blended. So I'll take a little bit of swipe and just wipe. Make sure all the dust is off. Going with my nail prep and dehydrator. One coat per finger. And then go in with my primer. I use 2 coats on everybody of this. So the first coat, I always just kind of do by the cuticle. And you don't want a lot of primer. You don't want it to run too much because then it will actually backfire on you and make the nails lift. And then the second coat, I usually do the full nail. Mm-hmm. After the 2 coats, she's ready to be filled. So this is the method that I use. You see that it doesn't really show any filling marks, and it makes it a lot easier, and it's not as time consuming as some other methods. So there you have it, a simple process to just make sure you prep the nail thoroughly. Again, this is how I choose to prep the nail. I don't get much lifting with my customers unless they're kind of rough with their nails or they need to soap off, so on and so forth. So this method has been working for me for many, many years. Of course, if you have a different technique, by all means, but this is, again, what I do. If you guys have any other questions about prepping the nail, application, or anything else, you always know you can leave a comment down below. Do not forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.